Creature spam aggro decks are so popular in MTG Arena that it makes sense to literally make every single card in your deck a removal spell. Hello, it's me, it's CGB. Welcome back to another day in the arena. Today we are playing a deck where every single card in the deck can kill an opposing creature. All of our creatures have death touch, so any interaction with them from a combat standpoint leaves your creature dead. All of our spells have at least one mode that can make the opponent's creature go die. And even in the mana base, Blast Zone can blow up creatures and other types of permanents. Literally, the whole deck says one thing and one thing only. If you play something, I'm going to kill it. But CGB, what about a control deck or a combo deck? No questions. Look, it's this simple. Creature decks are such an overwhelming part of the meta that just clown them, beat them into the ground with this, and against those other decks, you can concede and move on if that's what you want to do. You might want to stick around if your hand contains a Liliana or a deadly cover-up from the new set, which might just be able to exile the win con that they rely on so much. The Liliana Ultimate might also be able to win you that game, but for the most part, I'm literally going to scoop and just go beat up a creature deck because there are so many more of those. It's over an 80% creature meta, and I like seeing them cry in the corner. So if you like seeing creatures just head straight to the graveyard, dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Yep, things die. In this deck, though, it's really nice to have creatures because we'll have plenty of removal. It's whether or not we actually have threats to back it up that becomes interesting. It looks like we draw the mirror. So thank you, matchmaker. You're definitely on your game as usual. Virtue. A life. Life is interesting. Hopefully they play a creature next turn. Oh no, cut down takes care of it. I was gonna say because of Liliana. Liliana really wants them to not have something to sacrifice other than the one thing we want to kill, like a Shieldred. But a cut down can take the 2/3 off the board. Dude, somebody playing with the exact same plan I had. But here's a Shieldred. Begin the pain. Well, they didn't have an easy way to remove Shieldred yet. Never mind.
No
You,
more distractions.
me.
Let's make this off you go.
Bang. Is that enough blast zoning? Shuffler, why you fine? Uh-huh. So what else is new? Sucks to discard this blast zone when we're trying to get to Virtue range, because a Virtue can probably end the game. But of course, we need the Liliana. Let's show them a little bit of their own medicine, eh? You, me, you.
Sacrifices
I bet I have more removal. Hard to say for sure.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Get him. A life? Okay. Well, we don't run life because I don't think it's as good. And I was somebody who loved that card, but I think we're right to cut it. Hit him. Drop it.
We all have
This is
things
probably GG. No Invoke Despair in the meta anymore, but could you imagine? Could you imagine Invoke Despair in this world? Mean. I was gonna get stuff back. Okay. Guess I'll take my Preacher. Get that Trespasser.
Typical.
That will be my
go.
Trespasser. Alright, Jashiro Umezawa. Welcome the 2/3 to the battlefield. Doesn't match up well against our Death Touchers, and the opponent just doesn't have it, do they? Get some counters here. Power this up. Give me the sleeper. Got mana to pump into this baby. Gonna do some fun things. Card draw. I love card draw. So without a Liliana that's gonna plus, I think we can hold this. Oh, looky! They found an answer, did they? Down to 3. Power up. We'll do that which you did not get a chance to do, opponent. Really realize the power of the evolved sleeper. Kill it with the virtue, kill it with the blast zone, attack for the lethal. It's all the same. Superior black deck coming through. On the draw, removal, creature. Easy. The deck is very redundant. And when that redundancy is good against what you're lining up against, it's a good time. Like we're against Boros, but on the draw, which means they might just be too far ahead of us by the time we untap to have a real chance. Because apparently that's the meta Wizards wants. So what you should do is you should do this first, then do this. You could have had 2 activations on your Warden, but you didn't because you didn't think. Welcome to Magic Arena. I doubt they need it. Yep. Okay, how do we get rid of you? Exile? Exile works. Unfortunately, it leaves us not developing our board. Affliction! Out of there. No battle cries, please. Too strong. As is, it doesn't feel like we have a great chance. I think we need to get down the Preacher, though. Reinforcements, no surprise. They need a way to make it all big, and it's game over if they do. They've got 6 damage if they have a Helix. Okay, they have Warden. And they're not slowing down. Interesting. Go to 6. Attack and get our lifelinker. Those lifelinkers are going to be very important if we're to have a shot. Of course, if they just top deck Warden, it doesn't matter what we do. So we're going to play as if that won't happen. Planning here to use the Edict to make them sacrifice a creature. I can get rid of the reinforcements. I can get the Edict to hit the Warden. Let's see what they do. That sucks. That definitely sucks. Needed them to brick for a few turns. Give us a chance. But there will be no chance. I wish them only the worst, the absolute worst of luck for the rest of time. I really do. Definitely the worst spot to have the Sheoldred's Edict. I guess we could still draw a board wipe. I keep forgetting they're in the deck because I haven't drawn one yet in a single game. Maybe I don't have to salty tilt just yet. Go for the throat, can get rid of the Warden. That can buy us another turn. In theory. Maybe not. I guess it depends how much attacking they do. They block! Okay, we're at effective 7. Close. It's really close. Can't draw a board wipe in these matchups. I never have, I never will. But they can draw 2 or 3 Knight Errants, can't they? Yes, they can. They didn't use their portal. All right, we need the life. What do we most want gone? Knight Errant, I'm sure. Oh my god, if they block with the Evangelist. I'll be so happy. Because then they won't have the bat. But looks like that's not what's gonna happen. Okay, collect that evidence. Bam, bam, bam. Creature can stay in the yard for the virtue. And give me your knights. Any spice at all, or is this a net deck? This is my list card for card. I have no one to blame but me. Probably still dead. 6 life's not enough. We're gonna have to top deck removal or another board wipe. Unless they don't play their bunny corn for some reason. Took so long. Can only speculate as to what's in their head. All right, they got 5 on board. That's a virtue. The dead bunny. That's another turn. We need the clock to be slow enough to resolve a virtue so we can start getting things from their graveyard. Stop drawing things. Okay, so this is a 3-point attack going into... No, a 2-point attack going into a 4. That's a total of 6. They don't... Okay, now they use their Mirrors. Okay, unless they top deck, we have a chance here to resolve something. I guess we'll go for Sheldred. The life gain could be huge. All right. Don't draw the nuts. Don't draw the recruiter. Don't do it. Don't do it. We got pretty lucky that they missed it off 2 knights, right? So maybe they're all on the bottom. We shuffled them all to the bottom. If they drew it, they've got it. Like, they have lethal. I don't know what they'd be thinking about. So it can't be the recruiter, right? They wouldn't tank on lethal, would they? Would they? Why big rope? What would make this decision this hard? Helix? No. Our war leader's call? No. 5 life? What would make this decision this hard? Or is this just the salty ropes of somebody who drew 1 too many lands? When their amazing deck and with a spectacular gleeful demolition draw didn't work out the way they hoped. We got so lucky on that top deck. Just when I was cursing my existence, too. Come on, Boros. Let's go. We can fight. It'll be great. I don't know. Send me a sign. Let me know you didn't just rage scoop like a baby, like a little child who didn't get what they wanted. The second they ran into resistance, they ran in the corner and cried to mommy. No member of my dojo. All right. Guess it is. I guess that's exactly what happened. God, that hurts. I really want this in the video. I really want this in the video with the deadly cover-up top deck. It was exciting for me. Giving Boros what they deserve, you know what I mean? Probably posting on Reddit, terrible deck. Posting in my comments, terrible deck, went 0 and whatever. Every opponent was mono black remove of blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know how to beat creature decks. What I do here, get lucky. Get lucky and rage them out. Know you're out there listening. Dude. Seriously? Bring out a creature so I can kill it. That's the only thing I live for today. Dead. You are dead. You will persevere in no way. You will know no joy. voice of the blast, whatever will I do? Kill it. You have nothing. You are worth nothing to me. Your cards are valueless. What else you got? Keep it coming. All day. All day. Blast zone in play. What you gonna do? Huh? What now? I think we definitely put a counter on it. I'm not sure how many higher we go than 2 though. Against life gain. All right. Time to attack your grip.
A fight? And you think you
I don't
can
think we
win?
need Gix's command. It also sets up our deadly cover up.
Drop it.
Holding Takanuma? The channeled Takanuma. Interesting. Activate. Sure. Combat. Die. Okay. Just saving Gumdrop Poisoner. Love that for you. Okay. Do we hit their graveyard? Get rid of Voice of the Blessed, I guess. Also get rid of all the Restless Fortresses, which there are probably 4 of that we have to at least consider dealing with. They ain't got time for me to figure out what to exile? That's sad. On the play, remove Shieldred. Let's go. Show me a creature deck. I'll show you a victory. Any creature deck beats me, I will delete the deck on site. I mean it. If you play a creature deck and I lose, I'm done. Video over. But right now, it's just Boros stuff? Oh, Virtue, never mind, we're good. Bye. That's the best you can do. I think this is the Geological Appraiser deck, which might actually be a tough one. We'll see. Union. I mean, if it's an Arcane Bombardment deck, I have a problem. Especially since I can't draw land. Can't put down a Sheldred to throw them off their game. Okay, this is definitely some kind of bombardment deck. It will not count. Not a creature deck. It's just a scam. Okay, they're gonna burn down the Housemate tokens. Yippee. I guess I'll just start picking them off because I have nothing to do with my mana. Okay, deck. You're being a little ridiculous here. An auto tapper, thanks for the assist. All right, it's a War Leader's Call token deck. Does that count? Not great. Can I Shieldred them? I think if I Shieldred them, nothing good will happen for me. Yep. Just gotta keep all creatures and tokens completely, utterly dead. Yeah, don't play the Shieldred. Bad things will happen. The unions are funny. What are we doing here? Are you a control deck? Okay. Yeah. Like I said, funny. Very funny. How many things did I have that can make tokens? Probably wedding announcement. Burn down the house. We see sunset revelry. We see double war leaders call, so blast zone can solve it. Wait till they put something on the stack for creatures here. They're gonna Helix my face. Okay. Get those cards out of the hand, makes Children way better for passing. I think we just hold then, right? How much time do we really have? Plus, they could flash in. We don't see any flash token makers yet. I guess Virtue exists. We get them to keep holding mana, that's good. Force it out of them. Score again. Their deck is really disjointed. It's all over the place. Guess we're chilling. Just trying to draw some land. Cool. Don't have to discard a hand size now. Yeah. Keep playing those. I'm hoping that this means that Childred will live when the time comes. Alright, do they have instant speed creatures? They don't. Down go the Helix. Okay. So, I don't see a key card I need to exile. Like, Bombardment's the card I'm most afraid of, but I can't do anything about that once it hits the battlefield. Let's try a Preacher. They'll probably kill it. We'll make the 1/1s, and they've probably been waiting for a target. Okay, they drew their third Lightning Helix and they go face and ignore my Preacher. And they play out a Ganjo. They must have a solution. Okay, Devils. Uh-huh. Peace. Okay. How many Helixes do you run? Waiting for the grand punchline. I have made a lifelinker. My attacker has been exiled. Got it. So that's the kind of deck you are. 4 health. What can deal us 4? Nothing here. Let's just try this again. Keeping up mana for creatures has really worked out for us so far because they keep trying to do shenanigans. So they're gonna draw and they're gonna make 1/1s. Okay. Now they're playing Virtue because it grows the 1/1s. Okay, well, we didn't die yet. Another one. Sure, use those treasures. Kill one of these. Kill another one of these. Back. Gain life. Keep holding up removal. Okay, I think we've got him stalling out. All signs point to stalling. And the life gain is on. Patience has gone a long way this game. Let's hope that they don't have a board wipe now. That would be very depressing. Okay, great. I think they ripped that, but I'm not positive. They might have been holding it. Let's try Virtue. Hope they don't have Get Lost. There's the call. Okay. The worst thing that can happen is probably burn down the house. Let's get the Childred. Ix's command is pretty good. Let's Nope, actually we don't want to do that, do we? We blow up our Shieldred. It's very tempting to use the cover up to get the burn downs, but I think we can hold. Let's set up for the virtues. Are now currently a bigger threat than the War Leader's Call. No creatures in graveyard. Could just use this for the pump. Don't think that's worth it. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay. Kill it. No! I knew it. I knew they'd draw it. I just had that feeling. Oh my goodness. Are we dead? I don't think we're dead. Make them sack a token? Yep. Should have done this before blocks. This was a mistake. Oh, rattled. I'm rattled. I'm too rattled. Okay. We're definitely doing this. Down to 3. Builder's back up to 5. Ooh, that exiles. All right, I think we took the best thing they can draw and endured it. Might be not on my watch again. This time, well, I have a backup Shieldred. Feels like it should be a Wandering Emperor deck too, but we haven't seen that either. Okay, so Kinzen. How close are we to dead? Very close again. Four. Okay. We held on to this for a long time. Time for it to pay off. Bam, bam. 10 feels safe. We have taken the life lead for the first time in the game. And they scoop it up, run away. Today's Cool Kids Club member shout out goes to Kevin Stiff. Hit join below if you want to be a member and watch the videos 24 hours before everyone else. Kevin, you're cool. Today's video showcased exactly how much fun it is to make the opponent's creatures die. There's something cold, dark, and evil in my heart. I don't feel sympathy when somebody sleeves up a deck with 40 creatures hoping to kill you before you get to take game actions that are relevant. I love knowing that they are in some ways checked, knowing that somebody guards the door and says, Magic's not that simple, little aggro mage. You're toilet gaming, take it somewhere else. And a deck like this can do exactly that. Oops, all removal. It all dies to removal. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.